Well, Harry, you've been targeting 20 points for survival. You can chalk 3 of them off after that today.
Yeah, big result for us. Great result today. Difficult place to come. Good team, Southampton, but good performance. That's what you get when you all work hard. Put 11 players today to work. They did that. The ones who came on worked just as hard, and you get your rewards.
Where you were set up, the game plan worked very well for you.
Yeah, we played, Bobby wasn't fit. I played Jay Bothroyd up front. Played Remy off the right way, and played with two wide men. And, Remy got his goal again, which was good. 2 goals, now he scored in 3 games. And Bothroyd managed to do the same, so it was good.
If one isn't fit, the other one is. So Remy comes on and does the job for you today. You're desperate to get those 2 playing together, but Remy's goal itself was an excellent one. Yeah,
he took it well, and he can do that. He's got pace, and just a case of getting him fitter now, but he'll do okay for us, I'm sure. And I thought Bothroyd did okay today for us. Jay's not had many opportunities, and I played him today, and I thought he did well.
You know that the home side have made a lot out of the fact that they press high up the field, very intense. How much of that was part of your game plan to try and counter that?
Well, that was, you've got to get out the press. They press you, and if you play short, they're looking. That's what they're going to do to you, and they'll nick balls off you back in the final in your own third. So we had to get out the press that they were going to put onto us by playing forward quicker and trying to get the other side of them, and then we could play. So. And we needed a target to do that. You're not going to do it unless you've got somebody who's going to hold the ball. And I thought Bothroyd did that okay for us today.
At full time, your reaction was quite clear. It's a satisfying place for you to win, obviously.
Yeah, no different to anywhere else. This is a good club, and I've got no, the fans they've got good supporters here. They've got great supporters here. They've got great supporters at Portsmouth, all the way along the coast. So. It's football. I don't lose any sleep over a few people shouting at me. It's the last of my problems.
And another factor of you winning today, obviously, do you feel you can suck the opposition in? The more teams are in this battle, the better for you?
I don't see Southampton being in it. No, I think they're a good side. I do really. I think they'll be okay. I'll be very surprised if they got sucked into it. I think what I've seen them lately. I've liked them, so I really don't see them being. Although you never know, but I don't see them being relegation outfit.
And I guess a good response to 1 or 2 headlines this morning.
Yeah, a disgusting story in the paper that was completely full of untruths. I took the team away. We trained. We arrived at 5 o'clock in the morning at a hotel in Dubai. We trained that morning. We trained every morning that I was there. We were on the bus 8:30 for training. We never missed a training session. We were the only club out there that trained every day. I let the players have one night out, and they were out with about 4 or 5 other teams, all out with them that night. And that was the only night they went out. Next morning they trained. They never missed a session. So what it is, I know where the stories come from. I know who's done the story, and they're trying to make problems for the football club. But I know exactly where it's come from.
Does it disappoint you when unnamed players?
It wasn't players. It didn't come from players. It came from somebody. It did not come from players. It came from. I'm as sure as I can be. It's come from a football agent. So, and I know who did it.
And I guess they've given you a good response here today of the teams together.
Absolutely. That answered all the questions. We worked their socks off again today. We worked hard last week at Man United. They were just had a bit too much for us. Couldn't have worked any harder. We had 14 shots at goal last week. Man United had 14 shots. They had 52% possession. We had 48. We gave them a game, but they were better than us. Today we've come out and worked just as hard again. And the players I took away, no one could have worked harder on that trip. That's the hardest I've ever worked a football team in Dubai. So when I read that, it really hurts me because it's completely and utterly fabricated story that has got no substance and no truth to it whatsoever.